How's it going, everyone? My name is Masih, and welcome to the 7th episode of our Demon Souls Remake, I believe. I'm sure I lose count of these videos. But anyway, in the previous episode, we managed to kill the Fool's Idol, got her soul, and managed to free Sage Frake. If you remember, I mentioned that Sage Frake is an NPC that gives you very important and strong sorceries in exchange for boss souls, and here he is. We're going to go talk to him very quickly, and we're going to pretty much use the soul that we got to get the soul ray. The soul ray is a stronger version of the soul arrow that we've been using so far. It does more damage, it has more range, and not only that, it goes through people and it hits anyone who's behind them, so you can hit multiple targets if you line them up. So it's pretty good. We're going to attune it very quickly, and once you have done that, we're pretty much done with him for now. But every time we get a decent soul, we come here and give it to him and get some upgrades. I'm going to send back a bunch of stuff that I don't need. So, Crisp Blade I'm going to use. The claws not so much. The bow can stay, and okay, there we go. One thing that I do have to mention is that I had to pretty much reset the entire playthrough that I was doing, so I had to make another character and keep it up and bring it up all the way until here. The reason for that is because I made the entirety of the next 2 episodes, and then suddenly out of nowhere I realized that I had missed something that I'm not going to mention, obviously, because I want to keep it in the game, keep it in the videos rather, and I want to talk about it when we get there. But I forgot to pick up a bunch of items and do a couple of leftover stuff that I completely forgot. And not only that, I also died. So I also lost my soul. So I died twice in a row. So I had to reset. It was too big of a blow, so I reset it. But anyway, we managed to catch up all the way here, and I pretty much tried my best to mimic the entire thing. The only downside of doing this playthrough again is that I lost the gold coin, since I obviously didn't get the very rare drop chance of gold coin dropping. But it's no problem. Anyway, we're going to use our souls, as always, to get to leveling. 1100 souls, not too bad. So, get us 25, and put this into vitality. After that, we can come over here, repair our stuff. And now we are ready for the next zone. So that would be Archstone of the Shadowmen, or Zone 4, or Shrine of Storms. It has a lot of names. You can call this place a lot of names, but just 4-1. That's a more comfortable way to say it. Okay, once we arrive here, we're gonna deal with the Skelly boys again, but this time we are stronger than before, so we do a good amount of damage to them. Be sure, as always, to have your Thief Ring equipped, because yeah. Let him whip his attack, doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. Swear to God, skeletons in every Souls game are just annoying. They're just annoying. I hate fighting skeletons in general. Catacombs is one of my least favorite areas in the entirety of the series, so I don't know, I just find skeletons unoriginal for some reason. Not that I don't appreciate them in other media, it's just in Souls games they're a bit annoying to deal with. Anyway, we're gonna add, just like the last time we came here for the Crescent Falchion, we're going to turn left. I'm going to rush through this so I don't get hit by the trap. There we go. Once we have done that, we can go up and go over here. There's one important item that you have to loot from here, so. Okay, that has never, okay. Oh my god, I'm so trash. Yeah, I went a little bit too aggressive on those skellies, so. Swear to God, sometimes if this was Dark Souls 2, I probably would have died, because Dark Souls 2's gravity damage is just artificial as hell. Once you come over here, we're going to jump down. Not jump down, rather walk down, because there is a trap over here. So keep that in mind. Pick up the copper key that we're going to use in about 5 minutes, I would say. And one more thing that I do have to mention about this little area that we are in, if you roll off from this side at a certain angle, I'm not really good at it, but if you do it, you can skip pretty much half the zone by doing a weird roll. So if you feel like you want to skip through the game, skip through the zone, and you're not feeling comfortable with the zone, feel free to use that because it gets you to the Regenerator ring that regens your health in a passive manner. So it's pretty good, it's pretty strong, especially if you're running out of healing. And if you combo it with a certain shield, it's going to be even stronger. Once we get into the tunnels, you want to be careful not to stand too close to the walls because you don't want your damage to get blocked by the wall, essentially. Not only that, if you are using a big ass weapon, if you're a big boy, be careful here. Try your best to land the parry or kill him with a thrust attack or something, because landing a big weapon here is just a pain. Okay. I want to backstab him, but okay, he's tracking the hell out of me. Jesus. Anyway. Okay, once we have come over here, sorry about the noise in my background. As always, there's a shit ton of construction in my background, so kill this guy, pick up the longbow and the holy arrows, and we're going to turn left. So here we're gonna meet Snuggly the Crow, or Sparkley the Crow, which is called in this game. Pretty much is an NPC you drop items for, and once you quit out the game and enter the game again, you will come back and see that your previous item is gone, and you get a new item. So if you drop something, she will give you something new. That's the main thing that we need for getting the platinum trophies, other than getting all the miracles and sorceries, is that we have to drop a couple of rare items for her to get the rings that we are missing for the King of Rings achievement. The 2 rings, I forgot the names, but the items that you trade for them are... I will obviously talk about the stuff that I'm missing in the description anyway. So the items that you do need to trade are going to be pure bladestone and gold coin that we lost, unfortunately. So yeah, if you want to get the gold coin, you have to kill fat officials. If you want to get the pure bladestone, you have to do it actually here by killing the black skeletons. Eventually we will get where we have to farm, and I will explain the farm route, so don't worry about that. For now, we're just going to ignore him and pick up this item and shoot at that little lizard that's trying to run away from us. So, as I mentioned in the Tower Knight video, each zone has a different item drop for its lizards, and this is no my English is just breaking left and right, god damn it. This zone is no exception. This zone is dropping Moonshadestone shards, and Moonshadestone shards belong to the Crescent path, which we are currently using, and it's going to be our main path, a main weapon. So keep that in mind, that we have to come back here and kill all these lizards once we kill some bosses, because they do respawn based on how many bosses we kill. Once you come over here, hit the wall and continue on. Again, there's just so much noise in my background. I am sorry. Once you come over here, there will be 2 skeletons usually rushing you down. So you want to just very quickly try your best to only drag one of them out. But even if you do drag both of them out, you have Soul Ray, and Soul Ray just does so much damage to these kids. There we go. With the path that we're going to take first is going to be this path, so that will be the path on the right. Once you get to the crossway, I guess, you're going to use the key that we just got to free Graverobber Blige. He sells some good stuff like Sticky White Slime and a couple of healing items, but unfortunately we don't need anything. I'm just going to buy 1 fresh spice from him because I actually like him, and move on to the next part. We're going to continue in a straight path. Keep in mind that there is a trap coming up, so either you can put up a shield or be like me and rush it down. Once you come up here, you want to go behind this little fog gate first to pick up a hero soul and a cloudstone, or a couple of cloudstone shards. After looting these, we're gonna go back and rematch the big boy with the big booty. So if you did die to him on your first on your tutorial, keep in mind that this is a good time to fight him. Oh, I accidentally used a full moon grass. Keep in mind that you will be shot at by the Mantrid rays that are in the air. So whenever you hear their noise, like go, like something like that, you gotta press your dodge. After you press your dodge, you are pretty much good to go. There we go. And I'm going to dodge. Same strategies as the first time we fought this guy. Stick to his booty and not let him smack you with his butt. get his fat ass, and it should be good to go, I think. He doesn't. He's a bit chunky, but he is. I guess you could say that he is a boss, so he should be a bit chunky in terms of how much health he has. He is kind of locked into doing this butt slam animation 24/7. Okay, I got sniped apparently. There's one more snipe coming on my way. There we go. Once you kill him, we're gonna loot a couple of stuff here. This zone is just in general good for if you're a dexterity build. So it gives you good dexterity weapons like the Collige, like this one, and it pretty much drops the Bladestone shards and Bladestone stuff, which is related to the dex upgrade path, which is sharp. Pick up the Grey Demon Soul duplicate that I mentioned in the first video, and not the first video, the second video? After the Phalanx, so that would be the third video. Anyway, and enter the Fog Gate. Once you have entered this unholy place, we'll face a lot of these skelly boys again, as always, but we're a magic boy. Magic boys are strong boys in this game. Climb the ladder. And turn this way. Bunch of cloudstone and one stone of ephemeral eyes down here. So once we have looted everything, I'm going to see. I believe I can snipe this guy. Let me see. Where are you at? Where are you at, Mr. Skeleton Boy? Can the game please let me? Okay, the game will not let me aim at him, so I won't try anymore. Going to roll down here. Ooh, he's shooting me before I even get there. Wall hacks, hello. Swear to God, some of these NPCs just see you through the wall. Be sure to have yourself tough because we're gonna face a black skeleton. These guys, wait for them to do the jump attack and do a roll. Go for the backstab. Hit them a couple of times, roll back, same strategy again. So he's gonna do a roll, he's gonna do a jump attack here. Oh, hitboxes, wow. Hitboxes in this game are sometimes questionable, and that was one of them. Or maybe I'm just blind, I don't know. There we go. Be very careful with these guys. These guys do a stupid amount of damage. But once you kill them, you get some goodies. These guys are the ones that drop pure Bladestone, so if you want to farm them, you can farm them here, but it's not a good idea. I'll explain. I'll give you a better path when we get there. We also picked up the Adjudicator shield, which also gives you passive health regen. And you can combo it with the Regenerator ring that I mentioned a couple minutes ago, and you can have like an insane amount of like passive healing if you're struggling and you're running out of healing. This is a trap over here, so you want to walk on this thing and then immediately walk back. Once you have done that, sorry about my throat. So you've done that, you're gonna go down here, and this is where I like to equip my Ring of Magical Sharpness. So because I want to hit hard now with my magic, because there will be some skelly boys blocking our paths, and I don't want no skelly boy blocking my path, you know. There we go. It takes 2 hits to kill this guy. Pretty good. They're firing stuff at us at the same time, so there we go. Oh, okay, 2. I only heard 1 noise. They are just going ham at my ass. Oh, don't drop down. I wanted to loot you. It's fine. It's fine. Once you come over here, same thing. Magic boy. You gotta use our magic. The good thing is these guys are not roly-polies or katana boys. They do hit hard and they're a bit tankier, but honestly, not even tankier. I'm not even sure. But they're a bit difficult to deal with if you're melee range. You don't want to go up here first. You want to turn left. Pick up the loot, and we're gonna kill a Cursal Lizard that probably cannot be killed by using the weapon. So either throw fire bombs at it, or use your magic, or use your bow and arrow, because the way that this thing is placed is that around these walls. See, look at what happens. You just can't get a hit off. So keep that in mind. Also keep the place that I'm at in mind, because this is right before the Adjudicator, which is the first boss. We're going to walk up here and go pick up the Regenerator ring. So if you did the skip that I mentioned with the roly-poly, you will jump from up there all the way down here, and you can go pretty much pick up the regenerator ring instantly and continue the main path. Much easier. But we have a bunch of stuff to do, including putting on our where's my spice? There's my spice. Yeah, including preparing ourselves for magic, because you know, while we're at it, I'm going to show you this loot, and then I'm going to explain what we do with the boss. Yeah. So the way it works with the boss here is that the boss has a wound and a very well, okay, my bad, and a weak point on his head. So you can't really hit the boss like if you're down there with him. If you are just like, for example, you have to pretty much hit his head for him to drop, like, you take damage at all. But he does have a wound that you can hit a couple of times for him to drop down, and then you can hit his head because the head will be right in front of your face. But the achievement, the hidden achievement for this boss, care for this trap by the way, the hidden achievement for this boss is that to not drop him, so kill him without dropping him down, so without hitting his wound pretty much. What we're gonna do as magic boys is that we're going to find a semi-safe spot and just shoot at his head with magic and then kill him that way, and we get the achievement. If you are a strength boy or a dex boy, just use bow and arrows. If you are neither of those, just use fire bombs and such. Blade some chunk, that's rare. Anyway, and with that explained, we are ready to fight this biche. So we're going to put the H spice on our bars. This boss does have a glitch where you can, like, pretty much go, like, he won't even move, but I'm not gonna use that. We're gonna jump down here, stay as close to the wall as possible, aim at the bird on his head, and just hit him a couple of times. As you can see, we are doing a crap ton of damage. It's like he probably won't even be able to reach me at this point. He is going to tongue me soon, so I'm going to roll through that. As you can see, this boss really doesn't have anything. And there you go. If you kill the boss like that, you will get the achievement, so congratulations. I think it's called One Shall Fall or something like that. Not sure. Anyway, well, we're not done with the video yet. Although we are done with this part of the area, we're not done with the entirety of the video. So the next part that I'm going to be showing you guys is gonna have a bunch of stuff in it. A farming route for souls, and a couple of hidden crystal lizards and a couple of illusory walls. So first thing you want to do when you come down over here, you want to pick up the stone, and you want to come over here and pick up the soul. Once you have done that, we're going to continue on. This will be the permanent place that he will be in, the Graverobber guy, so also keep that in mind. Be sure to remove the Ring of Magical Sharpness. You do not want to get absolutely smacked by this boss, trust me. Not a boss, sorry. NPC rather. So this Reaper guy summons a bunch of ghosty boys, but if you kill the Reaper guy, you will pretty much kill all the ghosts at the same time, and you will get a lot of souls. So you pick up the kunai and jump down. You want to wait for him to whiff an attack with a spell, and then go for him. Once you hit him a couple of times, again with a... Oh, I accidentally walked on the key. That's my bad, but that opens the other door. Anyway. There we go. He's going to hit me, but it's fine, I get him. And once we get him, as you can see, we get like 3,500 souls. A bunch of money. So every time we want... Oh, Moonshadestones chunk, that's interesting. Anyway, so once you kill this guy, you can farm like 3,500 souls in like less than a minute. So if you want to farm this, you can just pretty much go either suicide right afterwards and then come pick up your souls and then kill him again, and repeat this until you get enough souls, or you can just go all the way back up, which I'll show you how. very first thing you want to do is turn right over here, because we still have a couple of secrets that I have to show you. Pick up the Unknown Warrior Soul and go all the way up. Be careful about the trap. Please do not walk on the trap. Once you pick up the stone, we're going to come down here and and open this illusory wall. Once we have done that, there will be one more Skelly Boy, and this is the guy you want to constantly farm for your pure blade stone, but I don't feel like doing that. I'm just going to very quickly get past him because he's a bit tanky. I don't want to deal with him right now. And you will see this guy who will either drop you chunks or chunks of a Moonshadestone or even pure Moonshadestone. So this guy is very important for us. And as I mentioned, there we go, there's a chunk. And as I mentioned, these guys in this zone drop Moonshadestone, and Moonshadestone is a material that we need for our weapon. So if we have killed 3 crystal lizards in this zone so far, and with the boss killed, they will respawn one more time. So that's what I'm exactly going to do off camera. I don't want to bother you guys with the details of me farming, so I'm just going to go through the zone again, not killing everything, just killing the 2 crystal lizards that I mentioned. Want to get my Moonshadestone shard, and once I have farmed enough killed the crystal lizards one more time, I will start the next video and go upgrade my weapon. So yeah, I guess that will be a good part to end the video on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. Don't you dare go hollow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.